Welcome to the NFC East and the NBA streets where we talk about the NFL, mostly the NFC. We talk about the NBA, we talk about boxing, we talk about all sports all around the world. Look here, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so y'all know we going live. It really don't cost y'all nothing just to press that button, you dig? Of course, it's your boy here gonna quarterback this whole thing. It's your boy Big Tuck representing them Dallas Cowboys, them Penn State Nittany Lions, and them Houston Rockets. Representing them San Antonio Spurs, the Washington Commanders, and them Alabama Crimson Tide boys. Big Chuck, what's happening with you?
What's up? What's going on, brother? You know what I'm saying? Nice day today, 85 degrees. We got a big house music festival coming up Saturday in Orange Park. But right now we talking about the NFC East. This is family business. And I'm
Exactly.
representing them San Antonio Spurs and them Washington Commanders. And as you all know, burgundy and gold, chilling dead and cold.
Representing them New York Giants, them Notre Dame Fighting Irish, as well as them New York Knicks. Big Blue with nephew, what's happening with you, man?
Yo, what's good, man? What's up, fellas, man? It's time. It's almost right around the corner, man. Like I'm telling my big blue fans, shh, 5.5, under 5.5 games this year, man. We gonna surprise them all, man. Let's go, big blue.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. Representing them San Antonio Spurs, them Georgia Bulldogs, and them Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Lee Love, what's happening,
Yes,
brother?
sir. What's going on, sir? There's always people that everything. Popping it all year, man. No biggie.
That's what we doing. That's what we
That's what
doing.
we're doing all year.
All
You heard
right.
me before we started. Don't get me
Okay.
started.
Yeah, I heard you.
All right.
I heard you. We gonna finish.
Okay.
We gonna finish that argument anyway. And shout
All
out to
right.
my girl E Boogie Erica, man. You know she had to handle some business. You know what I mean.
E
She'll be back
Boog.
shortly. She'll be
Shout
back
out to
soon.
E, man. What up,
You
E?
know, we good in that. How y'all feeling though, man? How's
E
everybody? Like
Boogie.
Chuck said, it was a nice day out. You know what I
Feeling
mean?
awesome as
I just got
always.
off work. Well, I ain't have to work today. I said I just got off because usually I have to get off. I ain't have to work today, so I've been chilling. So how y'all been, man?
Mm-hmm. Everything
Good,
been
Good,
man.
good, man,
brother.
Good,
boy.
man. Chilling.
Chilling.
What's been?
Okay,
I
okay.
heard you switched. You know, got your little raise in the shift thing. You know what
And things in life happen. Things in life happen, brother. You
I
know,
mean?
appreciate the shout out if that's what that is. Appreciate it, man.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations
No,
Uh,
on
I'm just
that,
saying,
man.
yeah,
congratulations.
that's another
It's
conversation
always
after
good to
that,
get a
but
couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
man, Denzel said it best. All money ain't good money. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, listen
Oh,
here, man.
goodness.
I'm gonna leave it there.
You're a
Listen,
wild boy.
we
That's
gonna
cool.
we ain't gonna go here. We gonna start it off, man. I got a question. We gonna start this off right. Um, how did you guys like Shedeur's performance? And y'all think it make a difference? I'm gonna start this one off with you, Lovely Love. Talk to me about it.
Yo, that was amazing. That was amazing. To see him go in the fifth round and then come out there and show people that he deserved after they picked that boy Gabriel before
Right.
in the third round. So that was great to see. And it's like that, man, because the greatest and the best players, they show up when the lights is bright. And he's been showing up since the lights is bright for a long time. I went to a HBCU when he was with Jackson and bruh, he always had it. I don't even know why they picked him that long. Man. He always had it. So
I know why
I
they picked
love
him that long.
seeing that. I love him proving people wrong. And the Giants,
Right.
you didn't bring this kid to New York. Come on, man. What are you doing? That's what I'm saying about these organizations, man. They just be dropping the ball. Why not bring Shedeur to New York? They skipping them too. Come on, man. These people upstairs got it. They got it twisted. But I'm good. I
You
love seeing
good?
that, yo. I got a little passionate about that because, bro, everybody's gonna pay. Everybody's gonna pay, even the Giants. I hate to see it, but
Okay.
I'm glad we ain't passed on
Big Chuck, talk to me.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Y'all already know what it was. You know, this was a public buck breaking of Deion Sanders and his son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The owners colluded. I don't care what nobody say. The owners colluded because there's no
yeah.
way in the world a dude with that much talent going to slide to the fifth round. Come on, man. That shit is crazy. You understand what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
And you know what I'm saying? And you know when you think about how they have four quarterbacks on you know, in training camp: Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, the boy Kenny Pickett, and Shedeur.
They had
Shedeur looked better
five.
than
They had
all of them.
five. They had five. The other one didn't just. He didn't touch the floor. And he ain't touching the floor no more. Watson was there too, but he ain't touching the
Oh,
floor no more.
okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't
Deshaun
know
Watson.
what it
Watson.
was. Oh yeah, but Shador looked better than all of them, and the fact that he only got 3 snaps with the first team offense, and he went in there and did what he did. Like, come on, man, it's a travesty of justice that they let that boy fall to the 5th round like that. That was a precipitous fall. You know what I'm saying? To the 5th round. Dylan Gabriel picked in the 3rd round above him. Dylan Gabriel, my teacup Yorkie better than Dylan Gabriel. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? No, I'm serious. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, and
yeah, I agree.
I even saw they it was on NFL Network. They did a thing like they were grading the performances of all the rookie quarterbacks, and Shador was #1 with flying colors. You know, and I know your boy
why
Jackson Dart threw
Jerry
a
ain't pick
touchdown.
him?
Come on, man. You know,
Why Jerry didn't pick him?
Yeah,
they trying to soup
I can tell
nephew.
you why he ain't pick him. Go
They
ahead, Chuck.
trying to soup.
let
They
Chuck
trying to
talk
soup.
first, and we're
They
gonna
trying to
see.
soup. They trying to soup nephew boy Jackson Dart up. I mean, he looked like he alright, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't better than Shedeur Sanders. So I
of
gotta kind
course
of
not.
I
Of
gotta
course
kind of
not.
piggyback on what Lee said. Like, what was New York thinking? You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you in a
New
second.
York, the lights. He would have
Come
been
I'll tell
on,
you in a
perfect.
second.
Shedeur, the highest
He would have
completion percentage in college
been
football.
perfect in New York.
And y'all
He
gonna
would have
go
been
for
perfect.
Jackson Dart? Like, come on, man. But we like I said, we know what that is. And the Maras have a track record when it comes to African American quarterbacks. So that's all I'm gonna say about that one. I'll let you have the floor, nephew.
Nephew, it's on you. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Just to answer Lee and Chuck's question real quick, man. We got a coach that's on the hot seat. So from his perspective, it was two things he was looking at, and the GM was looking at. Number one, he didn't want that type of circus coming into East Rutherford while he's dealing with this situation. And the second situation was he didn't want Deion Sanders close to the owner, getting close to the owner, so he could try to take his job. So he had two fears. The reason why he picked Jackson Dart, was he the better quarterback? No, wasn't a better quarterback. Is he a good quarterback? Absolutely, he's a good quarterback. I've seen him play in the preseason, and I can tell you he's a good quarterback. Back to Shedeur Sanders. He had a great game out there. He played good again with the ones, and he wasn't even playing with the ones all training camp. So that was great. I expected that from him anyway because he was supposed to be a first round pick to begin with. We all know what reason why he wasn't a first round pick. It was because of Deion Sanders and because of people hating on him. We all know that reason. So
I got a
was I
question for you though.
surprised? Is it going to do anything for him? I don't
Hmm.
believe it is because they still got that stink on him. They still got him at number 4 coming into the second game of the training camp after that first pre season game. So if he wasn't injured, he was coming in as number 4.
Right,
So was he going to get opportunities? Yeah, he was going to get opportunities, but is it going to change what he did? What he did game one? Is it going to change what's going to happen to him throughout the preseason? I don't think so, because of what he already has the stigma on him already.
right. Lee, you had a question for him before I go?
Yeah. So Dabo, you said he was trying to keep his job.
Yeah,
So why wouldn't he pick the best quarterback?
because he didn't want. I just told you the circus aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Shador coming to New York. How New York media would treat Shador. How his father would come over there and try to take over the media. It's a whole big thing and I can see that as well. So I agree with the situation.
That's kind of like a saltine type of way of thinking about it. You feel what I'm
It
saying? That's how the
is. It
saltines think.
is. It 100% is, and that's who run the organization.
I'm gonna say this. Just as well as y'all say that about New York, you say the same thing about Pittsburgh. That's one with the Shador situation. Why they didn't grab him? They needed him too. So that's another thing.
That's right.
You're
That's
right.
right.
I'm gonna go to Shador, then I'm gonna go back to the question y'all said. Lee said rather. Shador had a phenomenal weekend. Phenomenal. He played better than Cam Ward, who was the #1 pick. He played better than Cam. Um, when it came to them two, as far as who was better than who, arm wise, I thought the boy Cam Ward was better as far as arm wise, better, stronger arm. As far as precision, as far as
Accuracy.
accuracy, as far as
Shedeur all day.
decisions, Shedeur
Nobody came
all
out
day,
better than him.
all
Right.
day.
No doubt.
Now, to answer your question, Lee, why we didn't pick him up, because to start this whole bullshit negative narrative about him was a conglomerate, right? Who do you think is the head of the conglomerate? Jerry Jones
Yeah.
is the head of the conglomerate. That's one reason. Second reason, he was never close to Dion like that. Even though Dion brought us the championship, he's not close to Dion like he's close to Irvin. He's close to Aikman. He's close to Emmett to a point. Not close like that to Dion. If that's the case, Dion, he would have took Shedeur, and Dion would have came to coach us.
But this is what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with winning. Because if you want to
No, it doesn't.
win,
Totally agree.
exactly. So
Totally
that's why I
agree.
understand. It
But
has nothing to
when
do
you
with
100%.
you
who the best player is.
but right. But in our case, as far as myself and nephew,
That's
the
that's
GM
why I'm
over there
go
is
ahead.
not he's not in, let me say this, the GM over there is not in a higher power than Jerry when it comes to the conglomerate. And if
All right, but
Jerry's
this is
not going
what
to
I'm
go against the
saying.
conglomerate, he's not going to go against the conglomerate. That's just my opinion. I
This
could
is
be
what
wrong,
I'm
but I don't
saying.
think I am.
When I talk the way I talk, is because we make moves that say we trying to win. Y'all make moves that say y'all trying to lose. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not
That's
based
not.
on
I
winning what
disagree
y'all
with
doing.
that. I
Yeah, I totally
disagree with
disagree
that.
with
Hold on
that.
one
You
If you
second.
don't,
you
Hold on one
if
second. Hold on one second. Hold on
wait,
one
wait,
second.
wait, 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 wait.
Not paying your best player, getting them happy is not a winning attitude. That's not a winning move. You feel what I'm saying?
okay.
Not paying your
Mhm.
quarterback, not paying your receiver last year. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not how you win games. You see how we win games?
But
We lock up the whole
but
front line except the right
is it
guard. We
not
lock up
paying
the
them?
receiver. Say that again.
Is it not paying them, or paying them exactly what they worth? Because Dak got over what he was worth. CD got exactly what he was worth. Even though we took a long time to give, we could have
It's
got it for cheap. Is what you should have said. They get their money. They just get
you don't
what
want
exactly is the
nobody disgruntled.
we try. Jerry want to break barriers. That's just Jerry.
If you feel like you
Everybody
can win
that you're
like that,
talking
then
about got
dude,
their money.
it's got to come from
We
upstairs.
did it. We
It's
did it
got
with
to come
Emmett.
from upstairs. What you were
Jerry
saying,
feel like he
nephew?
did it. He did it with
You
Emmett.
disagree with what?
I was saying I disagree with what you say about making moves in terms of
To be
picking
a
the best
winner.
player out
To
the
be a
draft.
winner.
Like
Yeah.
all the time, the the top players in the draft ain't always the best player. So if you pick up Jackson Dart, right? Was he the best quarterback in the draft? No, but is he a top quarterback in the draft? Absolutely. And can he be a top quarterback? Absolutely.
We're
So
gonna
it
see.
wasn't
Only
like we
time will
picked the
tell.
worst quarterback.
Only time will tell.
Like picking Dylan Gabriel over Shedeur Sanders was a travesty. He wasn't even a top 10 quarterback in college football. But if
Right.
you're talking about a Jackson Dart, they had him as a top 5 quarterback coming out the draft. So that's
Very
different. That's
good.
totally different from picking up a Dylan Gabriel.
All right, so here we
Yeah.
go. When you talk about the Giants, this is a losing move. Don't pay Saquon, and then you pay Danny Dimes. This is what I'm saying. This is a
It's
bad.
That
called
This
was
is
a
that's
losing
mistake.
Lee. Lee,
moves.
That
that's
was a
called racism,
mistake.
Lee. That was
No,
called
but
no, it
listen to
wasn't no
this.
mistake. It
Hold
wasn't
on,
no
Chuck.
mistake. It was no, it was a mistake, but it was called racism. That's what it's
Ain't
called.
no. How you?
No, they didn't
Yes,
want
it
to pay the
was.
man. If we did what
It's
you did, we did what
racism.
y'all
No,
did
no, no, no,
in
no, no, no.
Commanders.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because
We didn't pay Saquon what we thought he was going to be worth, and instead let somebody else get on pay him. That's the same
well,
thing y'all doing.
no, 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 no. But what I'm saying is, see, Saquon was top two, top three running back. Terry
No, he was
McLaurin ain't
number
no
one.
top two.
No, he
He
wasn't.
was number
No, he
No,
one.
he
wasn't.
wasn't. Derrick Henry was. He was top two, top three. Derrick Henry was number one,
Okay.
but still, Terry McLaurin ain't top two, top three receiver in NFL. We all know that. On top of that, uh, Terry McLaurin is 30. Saquon was what, 28, 29. So the point I'm trying to make is that was overt racism. They did not want to play the black man. They wanted to get a bum ass white quarterback $60 million, $120 million, whatever they gave him, he
All right,
wasn't
but
worth it.
listen to this.
Everybody knew
Hold
he
on,
wasn't
Chuck.
worth it. But they did
You
that
you
because
wanted
they.
to say
Look,
something, nephew?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Go ahead.
But they wanted to, just like what happened to Shedeur and Dion getting buck broke. They wanted to buck break Saquon, and that's what happened. And he went to Philly, and the rest is history.
Bro,
Next.
you had something to say, nephew, about that? All right, so this is what I'm saying. That's when the quarterback, you got to think football. Is the quarterback Danny making Saquon better, or is Danny eating because of
Saquon making
Saquon?
Saquon was
right,
making Danny better. That's
exactly.
clear.
Exactly.
That's why you pay
So
Saquon.
why would you pay Danny instead of
Exactly.
paying? You feel what I'm saying?
Racist. It's
That's a
racism.
losing move. Like we can make that move. Me and you sitting at home can make that move. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not about winning, and that's why you can't win. That's why you can't win when you make a move like that. You set the franchise back. You feel what I'm saying? And we just
Exactly.
don't do that. We just don't do that.
Exactly.
But that situation is over. Where we
The
made
crazy,
better moves this year to make our team better. But this it's not about us. It's about this is a Shedeur Sanders question.
well, the
Okay.
Yeah,
crazy part about it to me
we just
is
saying
the
making.
crazy
We
part about it.
talking about not picking Shador. That's
We
what we
made winning moves. We just didn't pick Shedeur. So you disagree. That's all.
The crazy part about it is I can't even argue with Lee. Honestly speaking, I
it's
can't.
a
Especially when it comes to
reason.
us, I
It's a
can't. I
reason
can't.
y'all
He's
keep
right.
losing.
About
He's
the
right.
Saquon, they right, but about this situation, I don't agree. I know exactly why they did it, so I'm not tripping.
Oh, all right.
All right, let's
But I'm
move on,
saying,
man. Go ahead, love. Let me get your last floor. We moving on. Go ahead.
no, I'm good. Go ahead. You good? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let's move.
Uh, what was your likes and your dislikes of your team's first preseason game? Let's go to starting with them Commanders. Chuck, what's happening? What you liked and
Man,
disliked about your team?
I just liked all of that shit. That shit. But let me say this, because we got our ass kicked. I ain't listen. I ain't gonna even hold you. We got slammed by 30 points. But when you have your third string defense going against a first string NFL offense, that's what you expect. What I will say, because you did ask me what I like my boy Josh Connolly. He did what he had. He looked good out there. I like my boy Jazan Newton out of Illinois. He had a strip sack fumble. He looked good out there. And I like our rookie Jacozy JCM.
Nephew, why you looking like?
He got a crazy name, but he looked good too. So I like my boys. Those boys look good, and the Ja'Cory Brooks, the receiver, he looked good as well. So I had to look at it from that point of view. None of the starters played. You know what I'm saying? We our starters had played early in the week in the joint practice we had with New England. So, but we'll see what we look like Saturday when we play the Bengals, because JD5 and crew will be playing that game. So that's going to give us a more accurate look at how we're going to look. So that's my take on the that first preseason game.
Okay. Nephew, talk to me about them Giants. Well, before that, did you have a question you wanted to ask Chuck?
No, I'm good. He just answered it before he finished his soliloquy.
Okay, go
But
ahead, brother.
listen, man, I was impressed by the offensive line, man. I'm looking at the offensive line. No quarterback sacks, no quarterback pressures on the quarterbacks. None of the quarterbacks that played, first team, second team, third team, no pressures. We got a young boy in Marcus Bowe, man. He's slapping people down on the ground. Rookie, slapping people down on the ground. He played with the starters. He played with the second team. He played the third team. No pressures. He played the right tackle. He played the left tackle. I'm very impressed by him. I'm looking at LaJordan Humphrey. LaJordan Humphrey at the receiver position. Big boy, 6'3", 225. Good position with the ball, route running, hands good. I was loving that, man. Loving Jackson Dart, the way he looked out there on the field. Second team. Uh, uh, and overall, DeVito played good as well. Just the offensive line, man. I was impressed by reserves on the defensive side of the ball. You seen Abdul Carter 3 pressures on three rushes. Three
Right,
pressures on 3 rushes. Sit him down. He good. He don't got to come back, man. He good. You know what I'm saying? So I was
right.
very impressed by our defense, impressed by the offense, and I'm just looking forward to. And then we played against the Bills first team too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's up the quarterback. I'm looking forward to seeing game 2 against the Jets.
He asked you
Okay.
what you didn't like. What you didn't like.
What I didn't like,
He said
I
what
didn't
you
like
dislike and like.
I didn't like the fact that our first team got downfield, and as soon as we got in the red zone, Hudson got a 2 holding penalties, brought our team back, and we wasn't able to get a touchdown on that drive. So I'm looking at him as no, he came in, he was in for Thomas, our starting tackle. He didn't
Yeah.
play. So
Right.
he's a sub, but I'm looking at Marcus Bowe that could take his spot anyway. So I'm not tripping off that either. Marcus Bowe could play either side of the
No, I just asked
offensive line.
because he said what you didn't like, and you ain't.
Yeah, I just said that.
What's up with that bum y'all got,
D
Cam
Love. D
Scatterbo?
Love.
What's up with hold on? What's up with Cam Scatterbo? What he do?
He didn't play.
Scatterbo
He
didn't
didn't
play. He
play.
was hurt.
How you? Never mind. Okay.
Lee Love. Talk to me about Philly, Lee Love.
I'm gonna start with what I didn't like. Dory and Keely was out there getting their ass spanked. So I didn't like that, but I did take like Keely, Dory, like you said, horrible. So I didn't like that. We brought in another corner from the Raiders. We're gonna see how he looked. But
I like
sheesh,
that second boy. I
it
like that. I
was
like that. I
Burrow.
like that. I like that third boy y'all had behind him. He played way better than them. But go ahead.
Oh, talking about I know you talking about Hicks.
Was it
Hicks the
Hicks?
third. Yeah.
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 I
So
like him.
he tough. I don't even know why he ain't really getting a shot though. They Fangio said he in the mix though. But I didn't like that. It was Burrows and Chase. So I kind of it's like he would do
Uh,
that to anybody.
yeah.
But the
Yeah.
angle that Keely took on one play, I was like, he not it. He not it. Keely not it. From what I'm looking at, Keely ain't it. We gonna survive with Keely out there like that. We'll see what happens though with that. But that's what I didn't like. That other corner spot, whew, we need to do something about that. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Defensive line is good, then that'll make up some slack. But goddamn.
Hey
What you
Lee,
like?
before you finish though, real quick, my bad. Tay Banks, he is the absolute toastiest nigga on our team, and we got to do something about that spot. CB2 is like Lee said, our
Well, it's the
CB2
second
ain't
cornerback.
good. Tay Banks is trash. Drew Phillips was hurt though, so I got to wait and see until he come back.
So what you like,
My
Love?
bad, Lee. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I like the offense. What I really was wanted to see was how the new offensive coordinator. Jalen had 6 offensive coordinators. This coordinator came from within, and he did a good job calling the plays. He did a good job calling the plays for Tanner. Tanner was 20 for 25, threw for 252. You know what I mean? 2 touchdowns. So he looked good. And we got this guy named Cooper that we got some tough decisions to make. But the offense looked good. It worked good. At one point he had ran 3 straight times with Will Shipley. Like, so I know he's gonna try to, he's gonna get Saquon. I said we go away from the run. That's the only way we can lose if we go away from because people ain't gonna be able to stop us. And Jalen Hurts is. Y'all heard what Peyton Manning said this week. I'm sure y'all heard what Peyton Manning said this week. So
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, he always gets better. Always gets better. Always gets better. Don't look back. So I really like the offensive play calling. I love that. And then a couple defensive things. Jahad Campbell missed a pick, dropped a pick. He could have caught a pick. I like that. The Vanilla Gorilla, Todd Robinson out of Nebraska. He got a sack. He had a sack. So, the draft picks did good. We didn't get to see Makuba out of Texas, but we'll see him this week. I think he's playing this week against Cleveland. So, yeah, that's what I like. The offense looked good, man. The offense looked good. Defense looked shaky on the corner spots, but hey, we'll fix that. Fangio will fix that. Go
I
ahead.
definitely like y'all backup quarterback. He looked kind of decent. I like him.
Oh, my goodness, he could
Um,
start in the league. He could
I
start
like
in
him.
the league. Woo-hoo.
Um, all right, y'all can say I'm biased all y'all want. I didn't like nothing. Period.
Yeah, I feel you.
Offensive line. Well, but see, this is all second unit because none of our starters played nowhere. So, but I didn't like none
One
of it.
more thing I wanted to say. My bad, I ain't mean to cut you off like that. You cut me off.
Yeah.
Yo, our second team offense was going against their starters on me too. And the McKee was going against their starters. All right, we
None of
resume.
our starters is out there, but I don't. I still don't. I still don't hold that into nothing. Um. So as far as anything I like, I didn't like no parts of anything with the offense, but I did like certain segments. Um.
What you mean, like the play calling,
Bazoo-
or what you mean, like
Bazoo-
about the
Bazooka
offense?
Bazooka Joe looks terrible first half. Second half he ain't look that bad. That first half, this motherfucker,
Who is
this
Bazooka
motherfucker,
Joe?
Yeah, I'm about to say, who the hell
the
is Bazooka
quarterback, Joe
Joe?
Milton. Joe Milton.
Oh, all right, Joe Milton.
Oh,
Um, he looked horrible first half. Um, the boy was running down the sideline. This nigga damn near hit the cheerleader with the football. Like nigga, this the fuck. This nigga
What
overthrowing
happened?
everything.
And what happened with
Um,
the referee ran into
he ran into
oh
CD because
yeah,
CD
see,
Lamb
CD
and
Lamb.
yeah,
then they called a
yeah,
penalty on him.
yeah.
I was like,
Cause see,
what
cause
was
see,
that
cause
about?
because that's what brings in the name Bazooka Joe, because um what the fuck is the boy name? Mingo beat the cornerback, burnt him. Bazooka Joe's supposed to have an arm, so as soon as he seen a burst, he just turned his back and put his hand up because he seen
I
Joe was
seen
going
him.
there, and it looked like it was going to be a touchdown. But Bazooka Joe, I guess, it wasn't no gun in the bullet because this nigga underthrew the motherfucker. So,
Yo,
but well, we
that's
got
how
past and
y'all
finish on
season
that.
be.
So,
That's how y'all seasons be
but
going. Just how CD
shut
playoffs.
the fuck up,
That's
nigga. I'm
just
talking.
that's
Listen,
that's just how these seasons be going. It be like
shut up,
S-
shut up.
Southern
So,
Speed.
that's wild.
I like our running back Maffa. Maffa's I like him. Definitely like the running back.
Did
Our
Blue get
offensive
out
line,
there?
nah, Blue hurt. Um,
Damn.
our offensive line ain't look that bad, and that was like I said, second unit. They ain't look bad at all. Joe Milton had a lot of time. He just,
How much y'all
but
ran
he ain't
for?
do nothing with it. 134,
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
shout
134,
out to Bazooka, man.
134.
Zoo, zoo.
You said what we run for? 134. Um,
Oh, as a team, I'm talking about. That's what y'all ran for as a team, 134.
yeah,
Or what
yeah.
you talking about? Oh, you talking about one
All
person?
I
What? Oh, as a
You
team.
no,
know, one
the
person
team
ain't
as a
one for no
team. All our
134.
all our running backs look good.
Dallas ain't had
Like
no
I said, offensive
134
offensive
yard
line.
rushes since
We could have,
Ezekiel Elliott,
bro.
man.
We could have. Because if you look at the
Now,
stats, the boy
Murray
had
probably
60.
had
You,
130.
boy,
Murray,
Who?
please,
Murray.
nigga. Zeke had
DeMarco
150.
Murray?
Zeke had 150 against Pittsburgh. Stop. Um.
Okay. Stop,
Um.
stop it, boy.
Listen, the boy Malik Davis had fucking 63 yards on 7 carries the other day. So that's that, and he played first half and that was it. So that could have turned into 100 if anything. Um. Trayshawn Holden, like him as a receiver. That's why we're looking to trade the boy, whatever his name is, too. I forgot him there for Tober. Tober. That's why we're looking to trade
Question:
him.
is Joe Milton y'all number two?
No. Pickens is our number two. You talking about,
No, I'm
so
talking about
about
number two
quarterback?
No,
quarterback.
quarterback.
Quarterback? It's a
Milton,
fight.
yeah.
It's a fight between Joe. No, it ain't. It's a fight between Milton and Greer. And Greer looked good the other day.
Where
Will
Grill come
Greer
from?
looked. Will
Will
Greer
Greer
Oh,
play
Will
looked.
with the
Greer.
number
Will Greer.
threes?
Huh? Will Greer.
who?
Greer
Will
play
Greer.
with the number threes?
He played with the twos and the threes.
Oh, so
Will Greer was
Milton.
out.
Ooh.
Will Greer was there. Will Greer was there for the past 2 years. He backed up Cooper Rush. But Will
Mm,
Greer had,
Okay,
until Trey Lance came, then we let him go. But then that Lance gone, we brought him back.
okay.
mm.
Ain't too bad. Well,
Harbaugh. I
nah, I
Y'all
ain't
seen
gotta
like
pray
Lance
nothing.
that
too.
Dak don't go
I
down,
seen
boy.
Lance too. I seen Lance with the Chargers too. He was
Bro,
good
listen, the
too.
way
Y'all don't
things
know what to
looking
do.
right now, if Dak stay up, we ain't doing anything. It's too much distraction. So, and I can say that. All right, listen. In the past year, conversation's been about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. My question to y'all is the NBA, well, WNBA, excuse me, trying to sabotage these girls? And what is all this doing to the WNBA brand and the NBA brand? Chuck, I'm gonna start that off with you.
Nah,
Oh,
I don't think they're trying to sabotage their careers. I mean, that would be suicide. I mean, those are the outside of Asia Wilson. Those are two of the top 3 or 4 players in the whole WNBA. So I don't think
Not
they're trying to sabotage. Hold on. I don't think they're trying to sabotage. Well, I'm not. Whether they're the best, they're the most popular. Let me say it like that. Caitlin Clark and Andrew Reese are filling up seats, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they're a commodity to the WNBA. So no, I don't think that they're trying to sabotage their careers. I think they're just they're just a microcosm of today's society. You look at these young people these days, they're retarded. It's 95 degrees outside. They got on hoodies, poo shiesties, scullies. Like, yo, I got on a t-shirt and I'm sweating profusely. These kids are different. These young girls. These young girls is out here telling grown men to suck their penis. And like, it's crazy. It's just, we're living in a different society. Like, when the 4 of us were growing up,
what was the question?
hold on, I got you. When the 4 of us were growing up, women were dainty, they were feminine, they were cute. These chicks are masculine. They want to be men. So that's why you go to a WNBA game, you might see a glow in the dark penis thrown on a dildo thrown on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
As you saw,
I mean, yo,
already.
listen,
It's
it's
already
crazy
happened,
out
What
here.
son.
you
It
saw?
ain't like
What
Yeah,
you saw?
it happened
oh, you ain't know
twice.
about that? They threw two
They
dildos on the
throwing glow
court.
in the dark dildos on a WNBA court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So the point I'm trying to make is these chicks are like they're super masculine, and it's just we're just living in a new day and age, man. And I understand that with the WNBA getting more prime time, that is and that the WNBA is trying to support it like it's this little sister. You know what I'm saying? But what I really think is I think every NBA team should have to support a WNBA team, like almost like a charity, to make sure they're good. Because those you got dudes in the NBA making more than the whole squad and everybody included.
And
So
these
if
niggas on the bench and don't even get in the game.
right, that's what I'm saying. So if they could kind of like almost be like a surrogate to those WNBA teams, I think the WNBA teams do a lot better. Like I remember a couple years ago, they was mad at the New York Liberty because they were catching charter flights and none of the other teams were doing that. My thing is, if you got these NBA teams supporting these WNBA teams, then all the WNBA teams can fly charter flights and they have a couple more dollars. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think they should do. And I'm saying that because the question, Lee, was if he felt like what was the impact of this stuff going on to not only the WNBA, but the impact to the NBA as well. So that's why I was answering that question, Lee.
Well, go ahead. We're gonna go right to Lee Love. What you
Can you
think, Lee
ask the
Love?
question again, Tut? Can you ask the question again, Tut, please?
Sure. I said for the past year, the conversations about the WNBA has been about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I want to know is do y'all feel like they trying to sabotage these women in any type of way? And what is it
Okay.
doing to the WNBA and the NBA brand?
Nah, they not trying. You really can't sabotage a player if they great. Like if they great, if they play great, how you gonna sabotage? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think they trying to sabotage them. And they are. I think they brought eyes to the WNBA when they had their little thing in college, and then they brought it to the NBA. That draft, you know what I mean? So they brought eyes on the NBA. It was already a ton load of good girls. That's way better than Angela Reese. I ain't gonna say it's a lot of them way better than Caitlin Clark, but it's a whole bunch of girls that's better than Reese in the league. Caitlin Clark, she creeping her way up. She gonna be top. She might be top 10 soon. You feel what I'm saying? In the league. So you got Asia Wilson. You know what I mean? First 30-20 last week. You know what I'm saying? So and you got Brianna Stewart, Keisha Collins.
Ionescu.
You know what I'm saying? So bring that. Yeah. So I feel like they brought the odds there with they beat. You know what I mean? With the whole hand thing and everything. So I feel like they brought it
Right.
there. And the brand, I think they doing pretty good. They in negotiations for something. They got some little TV deals for something recently too. So I think they moving the needle forward. And I think Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark beef had a lot to do with that.
I got a
Nephew,
question.
what's
What's the
up?
percentage you think of feminine women and non-feminine women in the WNBA right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good
I
Because
probably
question.
right
say
now,
I would
right?
say 70-30.
Wow.
70-30 for what? 70
70,
30 for
70
what?
30
7
70
masculine.
non-feminine.
Yeah, 70
masculine.
non-feminine and 30% feminine.
I'll say the last 3 to 4 years, we've had a heavy influx of feminine women coming into the WNBA. That's why they've been able to present it the way they have on television, in the internet. You have NBA players getting with some
Sex
of the
appeal. Sex
WNBA
appeal.
players.
Sex appeal.
So it's a lot of build up, the dildos and all that. I think that was all for getting eyes to the WNBA floor. To be honest with you, it happened twice and then it didn't happen again. So I think they're trying to get more eyes to the WNBA game. How they're
Right.
doing it is fucked up because they're using very shaky ways to do so. But because they have more feminine women in the NBA, it's more men turning their heads and watching the WNBA more. If you think about it, Chuck, yeah, I think it's about 60-40 right now. I think it's
Okay.
about 60-40.
But you
Okay.
really don't
And
know the
because it's
exact number.
60-40, they're able to advertise the WNBA a lot
Nah,
better.
I don't think
But
we'll
you
know the
don't know the
exact number.
exact number of the
Huh?
percentage. You don't know the
Nah,
percentage.
they
You
don't.
just said that.
No,
You
no,
don't.
Yeah,
I'm
we just
guesstimating. I'm saying
yeah.
I believe from what I see on the floor and on TV and all that, I think it's about 60-40, 69 feminine, 40 feminine.
I like kind of where Chuck was going with a. I think it's about 70% feminine because like
70%
it's
feminine.
always 70, yeah, and thirty
They
percent.
said 70% non-feminine.
Yeah. I was going the other way,
Oh
Lee.
no, I'm going the other way on this one.
I think it's more masculine women in the WNBA than feminine women, if that makes any sense. And when I'm saying that because I mean, just think about the Brittany Griners and and see, like when you start looking at the backstories with some of these coaches and stuff, it's a lot of that stuff going on. So I mean, you might be right, nephew, but
No,
maybe
we don't
yeah,
know. We
yeah,
just saying because
we
we don't
estimate,
really
yeah,
know what
we
it
just
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
guess,
don't
guesstimate.
know.
we don't know,
I
but
I
you know,
I
But I
kind of
see a
agree with
lot of
Chuck.
them. You said what's that? Go ahead. What you say?
I
Go
said
ahead.
I kind of agree with Chuck. And the reason why I say that is because to me the sexy part of the WNBA ain't coming till Angel Reese and them like got there. This they didn't really show all this glam girls
right,
coming into the
right.
stadium, what they're wearing and all that shit
It
until
was
she
Brit.
got
You
there.
saw Brittany
You
Griner,
saw,
and
yeah, you saw
you know
those
what Brittany
girls.
Griner looked
You know
like.
what I
Yeah, you know what
mean?
I'm saying?
Diana Taurasi. You know what I mean? Y'all saw people in that nature.
Right.
So it was a little different. I don't I
What's
can go with
that?
Chuck on that one. I think it's like 70
All right,
30
but
more.
what I was gonna say before, I feel you. Um, I see a lot of them. They look like on the floor. They look like that. But boy, when they get off that floor and they get dressed, you be like, whoa. So they got it. They got the appeal. Some of them just put their hair in a ponytail and go to war. But they got that sex appeal. Well, trust me, it's been cuties in the league ever since it been a league.
I'm pretty sure.
Ever
It's a
since
lot
it
of
been
them.
a league.
Like
Like Candace
it's
Parker
it's
and
it's,
them and
it's
Shamika Holdsclaw, they was looking good, but bro, when they put it on,
No,
But you
but
know what
now
man,
Candace
they
Parker
they
is in
up
real
more.
life.
Now it's more
yeah,
up to date,
she had a
I
man.
know
husband
what
first
she is
though.
in real life, but she
That's
was
what
a
I'm saying.
She had
So
a husband. She had a husband first though.
let them
she was
go.
a baddie too. I'm just saying, there's
Right.
baddies, there's been baddies in the league forever. It probably
I mean,
don't
yeah,
go
yeah,
down
you
because there's
Yeah,
eyes
of
on it
yeah.
now.
course.
We ain't really get to
Ivory
see them.
Ladder.
It's more
Nah, they
There's
hitting the
them.
Instagram now. They showing off the bodies. They got a couple on
Yeah,
OnlyFans. Like they getting busy
yeah.
now. They really getting busy.
And like the Angela
listen,
Reese type. The Angela Reese just came to the
Yeah.
listen.
league. You know what I'm saying? She
You know what I listened to the other day? Tina Thompson said it. She said, if I knew it was going to turn out like this, I'd have made me a lipstick line because that's what everyone knew me from
She had
because
them
I
soup
always had the
coolers,
lipstick.
boy. Them soup
Yeah,
coolers, boy.
yeah,
Yes, she
Shout
exactly.
out to
did.
Tina
Yes, she
Thompson,
did.
And
man.
she was another one that I thought was
baddie. A
yeah,
baddie. A
yeah, I did.
baddie. Yes.
All right, listen, we gonna go on this
Definitely.
next one. Uh, let's have fun now. Opening night of the NBA. October 21st, you got the Houston Rockets versus the OKC Thunder. And after that, you got the Warriors versus the Lakers. Very next night, October 22nd, you got the Cavs versus the Knicks, Spurs versus Mavs. And the night after that, you have OKC versus the Pacers, which is, that's the conference finals, the
Rematch.
mid-finals, or the rematch. And then you got the Nuggets and the Warriors. 3 nights of opening night good basketball. How y'all feel about that? Lee Love, what you feel about your Spurs this year to start it off? Just a little glimpse of what you feel. How you feel about it?
Yo, I'm excited because this is gonna be our first time going to the playoffs in a while.
Mm.
We ain't gonna have to street straight to get in. And we're gonna get in and we're gonna try to win a playoff series. That's what I got for us this year. If we can go to the playoffs, it would be a successful season for us without playing. We got to
Right.
play it in. I feel like we should be able to get in the top 8. I feel like we should be able to get in the
Well,
top.
it's what is it? It's top 6 now, right? And then everything else to play in. I think that's how
No,
it go
it's
now,
top
something
8.
like
Then
that.
they add 9 and 10. It's 8. They add
Oh, okay,
9.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
uh-huh. Okay.
yeah.
I can dig
So
that.
I feel like we can make the top 8. If everybody stay healthy, we're gonna be the best thing. I hope y'all
Okay.
seen. I hope y'all seen who Wimby was with this time. Told y'all he was with Hakeem. That's who he was with this time. Kevin Garnett. And Kevin Garnett got just we don't gotta say nothing else. He was with Kevin Garnett too. So Wimby gonna come back. He gonna be a monster. I don't even have no doubt about that. He did all the right things to be able to get back healthy. He gonna now starting the opener is gonna we got Cooper Flag. We got Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
all eyes gonna be on us that first night. All eyes gonna be on
I think
us.
that's a. I think that's the second night.
Mavericks not
If
gonna be
y'all
Second
whole
night.
get
though.
yeah, second night, whatever night
Yeah,
it's gonna
second
be.
night.
Whatever night
Second
it's
Mavericks
night.
gonna
not
be.
gonna be whole though.
Whatever night it's gonna be. Nobody ain't gonna watch the number 1 pick. It ain't even really gotta
Oh
be for the
yeah.
us. It's gonna be
It's just because
them
it's going.
get
It's
number
going. I
1 versus
mean,
the number 2 pick and Wimby. Who
Yeah,
y'all
it'll be
want
more
more
yeah.
hit?
about Wimby than
That
about them.
and plus it's
No,
just basketball. Everyone's gonna be
the
happy
number 1 pick.
basketball's back.
Everybody want to see Cooper Flag. So we're gonna have the eyes on us, but we're gonna steal the show from him. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be there to see Cooper Flag and how he do his first game and everything. And we're gonna steal the show. We're gonna see.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nephew.
that's the game I'm looking forward to. You said Nuggets and Warriors or Lakers and
Yeah.
Warriors?
The Lakers and the Warriors is after our game the first night, October 21st.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Kevin Garnett. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah. And it was another game. OKC Pacers. Halliburton played like
OKC
he was.
Pacers, Nuggets Warriors.
And who the Knicks play?
Knicks play
Cleveland.
the
Cavs.
Cavs.
Yeah,
Yep, Knicks and
yeah.
Cavs.
I want to see how the Knicks come out. I'm interested in all the games. I want to see that new Nuggets team. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna watch them all.
Nephew.
Hey man, I'm looking forward to that Nick Cavs game. We get to see that new Evan Mobley. We put a little weight on him, see what he look like out there on the floor. He got a strong upper body. But did he work on his legs? Because that's what the problem is. He get moved
He
out the
ain't.
paint.
Yeah.
So if he ain't work on
Built
his
like a
legs, it don't
chicken.
make no
Big upper
sense.
body and chicken
Yeah,
legs.
exactly.
Said he
We
built like
still
a
gonna have the
chicken.
best point guard in the East. We still gonna have one of the best centers in the East. Our bench is gonna be strong. We got Clarkson coming off the bench. I'm looking forward to seeing how he gonna look with us. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to see what Houston look like. I'm looking forward to seeing the Spurs, see what they look like when they come out on the floor, how they gonna use Dylan Harper. Looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to seeing how Flag gonna look in this first game of the year. So yeah, it's a lot of good games coming that first game, man. I'm looking forward to the NBA period, but right now, it's some other business to handle, man.
Yeah. Chuck, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Texas matchup. You know what I'm saying? That's always a banger. You got the Spurs and the Mavericks. So, like everybody else said, Cooper Flag. You said you got Dylan Harper. that's definitely going to be a good game, and I think that Nick Cav game going to be good because Cleveland got revenge, in their hearts because everybody was talking about how good they were, but the Knicks put it on them, so that's going to be a good game too. So to be honest, I think those probably I mean I watched a remix of the championship, but without Halliburton, the Pacers are just going to be a shell of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really I ain't worried about that game. The first game, Lakers Warriors, you got that's a geriatric game. The motherfuckers may as well be taking Geritol, old ass team. But outside of Luca, Steph been in the league 16, 17 years. LeBron been in the league about 22 years. Like, it's old. I ain't watching that shit. So I'm just looking for it. Now I watched that
Still
Rockets game.
doing
That'll be a
numbers.
good
Still
game.
doing numbers. They still
Yeah,
doing
but
numbers.
it's
Yeah, but
sometimes you get
what?
long in the tooth. I'm telling you, sometimes you get a little long in the tooth. And like a
Nah,
person, I just don't want to see that no more. I mean,
I
everybody
understand.
different.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, that
But
that
who don't
that
want to see
game
Curry and LeBron?
they washed
You
up.
like that's like if
I
you
don't.
want to three. I
Me, I
heard
don't
you
want
the
to watch.
same.
They. That's just me though. I'm
The
looking
same.
forward to the new. I'm looking for these new players. I want to see Ant
I
Man.
am
You
too.
know what I'm
I
saying?
am
I
too.
want to see SGA. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this youth movement. LeBron
I
ain't
feel
doing
you on
nothing.
that.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel
That's
you
all
on
I'm
that.
saying. So yeah, I'm not dissing LeBron and Steph. I mean, I appreciate what they gave the league, but I want to see these young cats. So that's where I'm at with it. And I
Right.
definitely want to see Wemby. I'm dying to see what Wemby going to do. With this vein thrombosis, in the past. So and I'm ready to
Well,
see what he going to do.
the
You know what I'm
league
saying?
ain't ready. The league ain't ready.
So
That's all
I'm
I'm gonna
definitely
say.
looking forward to it.
The
Yeah.
league is not ready for what's about to go down. We got
I'm looking forward to all. I'm looking forward to all the games. That's what it is. I'm looking forward to basketball season. But first, we got this football season. But yeah, I'm looking forward to basketball season as well.
for real.
Um, yeah, I want to see that Lakers Warriors game. I do. I would love to see that game just to see. I want to see new Luca, see what he looked like out there. Um,
Boy,
of course, KD go back to OKC. I mean, that's a box office game, so I'm gonna want to see that. Definitely want to see Cavs Knicks. Um, not because of Mobley, that's for sure. But I want to see the revenge that Mitchell has. I want to see where I want to see where because Cavs they started
they
off so
ready for
hot last year. They started off hot last year. They started off very hot last year, but then I mean, everything cooled off at the end. So I want to see what they
it. Did
got
you see what
going into
Shaq
this year.
told Mitchell? Did you hear? Did you see what Shaq told Mitchell?
What?
He said, "You'll never take a team to a championship." I feel the same way
Right.
about it. I feel the same way about it. What do you guys think? Think Mitchell could be the
About what?
best player in the championship team?
I'm on the pod,
Who?
man. What's going on?
Mitchell, Donovan
I
Mitchell.
don't think
I'm on the
so.
podcast, man. What's happening? I just texted you.
He had a good team, man. You got to think
No.
Hit
about
mute, hit
I
Cleveland.
mute,
knew
hit
that
mute,
already.
hit mute.
Right here, Paul.
Yeah, I don't think Mitchell could be the best team on the championship. I have to agree with you, Lee. I don't think
You see
so.
the team that he had this year, man. He had a hell of a team, man. They shouldn't have been able to do something, but he took off a game in the playoffs for a hurt ankle, yo. You know how many hurt ankles Jalen Brunson had? You know how many times he got taped up and went out there and played? Man, I don't want to hear that. That hurt ankle shit is weak a weak excuse for a player, man. That's whack.
Well, I mean, it's coming up. You know what I mean? I guess we all can look forward to that, but we definitely looking forward to this football season starting, no matter what the problem and what the cost is. I'm ready. And Philly, we see y'all September 4th. That's just what
Yeah.
that is. And
I
we
don't
gonna
want to
rock it
talk
from
too
there.
much. I don't really want to talk too much. It's right here.
It's
Watch
right
out.
here.
We're
We'll
gonna
see it.
show it on the field.
We'll see
Show
it.
it
I
on the
mean,
field.
regardless of the discombobulations that we dealing with, I'm riding with us all day long. All
You
right,
got
listen,
to.
man.
I
From the
wanted to ask
NFC East
nephew.
and the
Nephew
NBA.
was talking
Go
about
ahead.
something earlier. Nephew was talking about Landon Dickerson being out, right?
Oh, your offensive lineman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about it?
Yeah. So this is what I wanted to ask you. when Saquon was with the Giants, did y'all have a good offensive
No.
line? So now that's not going to stop him. So you see, he can run behind a bad offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to still continue to run the ball because he's going to
Oh, I believe that. I
over.
believe that.
You feel what I'm saying? All right. No, because you
I
asked about
believe
it.
that.
Because you asked about it.
Well, no, that
All
he
right.
got a block with running and he got a block and passing. I'm
I don't
talking
care
about both
nothing about no
aspects.
Saquon.
Well,
You
I
know what?
wanted
All
to say
right,
one more
party
thing
over. Nobody
before
don't
we
care
go. I
about no
wanted to say one more thing.
Saquon
I got a
Barkley. So
bold. I
what?
got a bold prediction. I got a bold prediction.
What's the prediction?
Cowboys gonna come in last in the division.
Whoa.
That ain't a bold
I'm
prediction. That
saying
looks
it
like it's
like
being
that.
true. That look like a
That
true
is
statement from
bold.
right here,
No, that is bold because
Oh,
they
he
got us coming
backpedaling
in
on his
last.
boys. He backpedaling on his boys that they're gonna be
bruh.
That's
good.
I'm
bold because
listen,
they got us coming in last.
listen.
Tell,
One thing about
tell,
me,
tell the
those are
realest.
my
Tell the
boys. I'm a
realest.
realist, brother. It is what it is. If we trash, we trash, and we look terrible, and it's getting worse because of this
That was
damn
just a
Micah situation.
preseason game. That was just one preseason game. I
I'm
didn't say
talking
y'all
as far as
trash.
the antics, the
He talking
drama,
about the
and
Oh,
everything
descent
okay,
that's going
of
okay,
on.
Micah,
That's
okay.
of
going
Micah
on
and
I
with
Jerry
Micah
agree. I
Jones.
scene
agree.
and all of
I
that.
agree. Hey,
And that doesn't create good
burn, baby,
atmosphere
burn,
in training
burn.
camp
Throw the
and all
fire.
that stuff
Throw the
there.
fire
So
on y'all. Burn. Let it keep burning.
but I'm gonna back my boys to the end to the fullest. And
You
I
got
ain't
to.
worried about none of that.
You
All right,
got to.
man. For the NFC East and the NBA streets, man, we'll
He
holler
was
at
on
y'all, man.
everybody later.
You just killed the whole podcast. Holla at y'all, man.